Noon. Oops. I call this special called meeting of the Dunwoody Public Facilities Authority to order on April 12th, 2021 at 4:45. Any objections? Seeing none, this meeting is called to order. Any motion?
I move that we move to executive session for the purpose of real estate discussion.
Second.
Any questions or discussion? Seeing none, I call the question. All in favor of moving to executive session for the purposes of real estate signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? None. We will see you back in a few minutes here. Sharon, are we ready? I don't think I see her on here.
We are, Mayor.
Okay. Next on the agenda is the consent agenda. Need a motion, please, to approve the minutes from our last.
Move to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
That was moved by Joe, second by John. Any discussion or questions? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The consent agenda passes. Next up is, I think, Bill or Cecil. Looks like, I don't know who's doing IT, but it looks like our attorney needs to be, okay, there we go.
Is he coming in? There we go.
Thank you.
Bill, when you're ready, you're presenting the contract. He's coming down tomorrow.
He's what?
Here he is. Bill, you take this spot right here.
Thank you.
Bill's going to speak from my seat.
Okay.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Mayor.
You got to turn that on.
Okay.
I'm sorry. This is a purchase and sale agreement for a piece of property lying in DeKalb County that we previously described as a parcel. This is a property that we have looked at for the purposes of a park over at, what's the address on that? It's a parcel that we've determined.
Vermac Road, 4809 and 4819 Vermac Road.
Thank you. On Vermac Road, that the city has entered into negotiations and has come to a resolution with your approval for a payment of $5,670,000. This is our standard purchase and sale agreement that we have used in many times in the past. It's there's a 60-day time for us to go in and do our due diligence on it. Because it's a park, we're going to have to do certain things like a phase one. We'll do the title research on it. We'll find out if there are any defects in the title and any encumbrances. We have a right to have the free look for 60 days. There's $75,000 down. If we make a determination that we want to go forward after the 60 days, there is an additional $25,000 that would have to be put down. That money then goes hard. That means that if we were not to close after that point in time, the city would lose the $100,000. But we should know everything that we need to know. Though that there's a couple of options that you're going to be presented with on methods of payment for this later. The 60 days will fit into either option that you may desire if you desire to go forward with this piece of property. I'm glad to answer any other questions if you have them.
Thank you. Questions? John?
Yes, Mr. Riley, we are approving that purchase and sale agreement tonight with our vote, which is about to happen. The electronic version is not in the city packet. I would like to ask that the city facilities authority be forwarded the electronic version of the sale agreement, if that's acceptable.
Sure. We'll post that upon your vote, or either way.
Okay, so it'll be available on the city website, the city.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you. No other questions from me. We have 60 days in which to do our due diligence based on my review of the contract and sale agreement. So thank you. I have no questions.
Jim? No? You okay? Okay. With that, seeing no discussion, I need a motion, please.
Move to approve.
Second.
Moved by Tom, second by John. Any further questions or discussion? Seeing none, I call the question. Please signify by raising your hand so Jim doesn't have to turn on his microphone. microphone. Sharon, that's unanimous. Mr. Riley, I think your list.
Looks like I have the second one too.
Yes, sir.
All right, there are two financing options that you can go forward with now that you've determined you wish to go forward with the purchase and sale agreement. There's the first one would be issuance of a revenue bond by the Dunwoody Public Facilities Authority. We would secure it with an intergovernmental contract with the city of Dunwoody. And then they would go out in the market, the Public Facilities Authority would go out in the market, and then they could issue bonds to raise the funds to pay it. And then the city would guarantee the payback of those bonds under an intergovernmental agreement. The second one that is used and was used here at City Hall is what's called the Bricks and Mortars program from the Georgia Municipal Association. And it's a lease purchase product. It gives you more flexibility in going forward. It's not a bond, it's a lease. And we have structured the purchase and sale agreement so we can transfer that purchase and sale agreement over so we could enter into a lease back through GMA. They're substantially the same in cost. There's some cost savings, I think, in the lease agreement, but basically the money costs are pretty comparable. It's just about which way you would like to go.
So for this item, do we actually have to vote on anything? Or it's the next agenda item if we chose to go that way?
Well, I don't know that I think that probably you'd want to authorize the city to go forward and
Okay.
Going forward if you determine you want to do the leaseback program.
Okay, so that's what we would need a motion for. Okay, does anybody have any questions or comments for Bill? I don't see any. So then I guess this was an either or agenda item.
I make a motion that we approve the Georgia Municipal Association Brick and Mortar Installment Sale Agreement Financing Program.
Second. That was moved by Joe, second by Jim. Sharon, did you hear that motion? I don't know if Sharon heard me.
I did, Mayor. I heard the motion. Thank
Okay,
you.
great. Any further questions or discussion? Seeing none, I call the question. Signify your support of using the GMA Bricks and Mortar Installment Sale Agreement by raising your hand. Sharon, that's unanimous. Thank you. The next agenda item was if we chose to go forward with the bond resolution authority. Is there a motion to do so? Seeing none, the agenda item fails. Any discussion?
Just a quick comment.
Uh-huh.
Just a quick comment for the public. It's, as the city attorney pointed out, both the methods have essentially similar financing costs. Our understanding is that the GMA approach is a little bit cleaner, so that's why we're going down that road. It's again how we finance City Hall, and that has worked for us quite well. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Public comment? There's no public here.
If you would like to
I-
speak in, oh, I'm sorry, Mayor.
No, go ahead, Ginger. I wasn't sure you were here, so go ahead.
If you would like to speak in public comment, please raise your hand in the Zoom application. I see no hands raised at this time.
Thank you. All right. Any board comments? Seeing none, I need a motion to adjourn, please.
Move to adjourn.
Moved by Tom,
Second.
second by Jim. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. We will be back at 6. Thank you.